This would be like what we do when you're not here.
Welcome
Tom.
to the Friends and Rivals podcast.
Let's talk Devils and Islanders. Let's talk Penguins and Rangers. But let's not talk about Flyers, because they're a bunch of fucks, which no one can deny. Which no one can deny.
Again.
America
Again.
is beautiful. What? Again what?
Again.
You start over again?
No, I was just doing like Miracle. Get it like the
Oh.
That's
I
right.
thought you wanted to start
It's like the Devil's Twitter. If you've got to explain the joke, it's not fucking funny.
It's like that's with everything. It's not funny if you have to explain the joke.
The Devil's Twitter is claiming that the elimination of Quinn Hughes in the USA picture of the Tkachuk and Hughes brothers is a bit they've been doing for years. And that's why they did it.
Say that again?
They claim that the removal of Quinn in the Hughes-Tkachuk brothers photo is
he's
the...
in there, isn't he?
Huh?
Isn't he in there? Didn't you send the photo with him in there?
No. He wasn't in the Devils version of the photo.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to help Steve. Go ahead.
That's good.
Now I got to explain. I'm literally now explaining the explanation of the joke.
Now it's funny again.
Never mind. Move on. Next.
No, the Devils are very relevant right now. So Jack Hughes was held out of Devils games because he wasn't healthy enough to play, but for Team USA, he's all good. How's that being received in Devil Nation?
Not very well. But it was a day-to-day injury, and apparently since last Thursday to today, he's felt better. I mean, yes, it's 3 more days. So it allowed him to heal up 3 more days worth. But apparently he's only being used as a fourth line extra. So he might get scratched.
Which is mind-boggling.
Yeah. I mean, not really.
Well, okay, he didn't have a great Four Nations face-off. He didn't. But he hasn't been stellar this year. It's an ongoing issue with the hand and whatever this latest lower body injury was. He hasn't been playing up to his standards. Yeah, so I saw Corey Connor on the third line, and I was quite surprised to see Jack Hughes on the fourth line.
Yeah.
So how's Tom Wilson on the first line for Team Canada then? Doesn't make any sense.
Protecting the goods.
That screams matchups. Yeah, that just.
It's I think when they match up the Tkachuks against that line,
yeah,
he's got to be there. So Macklin and McDavid don't get steamrolled.
That's the big draw of this Olympics, right? Is Celebrini playing McDavid? Everybody wants to see it. That's the big draw.
I mean,
because there's no fighting in the Olympics, so you're not going to get that scrap like we got in the Four Nations. I hope it's hard hitting. I hope it's going to be a physical game for sure. But
the whole matchups against USA might not even matter, right? I mean, they don't play them in the prelims. They might not play them in the playoff round. So this isn't like Four Nations where they're the dominant teams. There's other great teams out there.
Yeah. Canada's got to be.
Canada's the favorite, but
100%,
USA is right there with the rest of them. I wouldn't say they're in
Sweden, Finland, or maybe the sleepers from from Europe.
They always are, right?
Sweden and Finland, always there.
The Czechs, Latvia ain't no joke. I mean, Latvia ain't a huge hockey power worldwide, but they can put a team together that can upset
always
you
seem
any
to
given
play
day.
well in these tournaments. Yeah,
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's tough. It's going to be a tough one.
Speaking of the Olympics, what have you guys been watching?
Curling,
absolutely. The mixed doubles. Team USA going to the final game versus Team Sweden.
Yeah, I was watching that.
It was
just whatever's on. It's a lot of snowboarding, a lot of skiing lately.
I watched the skiing.
Team ice skating.
Nice kidding. You guys watching the women's game?
I've been watching the women's. Yeah, I've been watching the women's hockey game as well. Yeah, they got a big one tomorrow. Whoa, you sound different.
What happened?
Yeah, like Billy was talking about earlier with his cable for his audio equipment. I moved mine like a hair.
Don't you be talking about my cable?
No, I'm sorry. I will not talk about your cable anymore. And sorry, my volume's probably fluctuating right now. Sorry about that.
No, it sounds good.
Right.
For you.
Nope, can't find it either. So this is the way I'm going to sound for the rest of the evening. Fantastic.
You sound great.
Oh,
We sound okay to us.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Okay.
Actually.
Fantastic then. So the domino in Rangerland did go down before the trade deadline, or before the roster freeze for the Olympic break, and that was Artemi Panarin going to the. Why does it always have to be the fucking Kings that I have to fucking have hatred toward? Why is it? Why is it the Kings? Why it's got to be the Kings? But it goes to LA, signs a 2-year contract at $11 million for each of those extension years, and good for Artemi Panarin. It had to happen, had to destroy before you can rebuild. Although, and you know the return that they got for Panarin, I don't know who to believe. There's definitely both two sides of the story, but management saying that they only had 1 day to put this deal together, and that was the return. But we've seen this year in and year out with guys with no movement clauses. The returns for these guys are just not that good, and the Rangers are loaded with no movement guys. So one that is coming up that's not a no movement guy who's been hot on the in the tabloids, if you will, is Vincent Trocheck. He's only got a modified no movement clause, or no trade clause rather. So he's going to be a very hot commodity, and hopefully he has a very hot Olympics, and a lot of teams want him.
Now I heard at the Olympics that he, as a joke, jumped into the team photo with the Minnesota Wild. So, see if that's prophetic.
Listen, I'm sure it's not the Minnesota Wild who can use a second or a third line center who is incredible at faceoff and is a good defensive center and a good penalty killer. So I think he should at least bring back something. I hope. So we'll see. We will see. And even these guys that are getting the returns for him now, they might never play a game for the Rangers. They're probably going to be part of bigger deals that happen in the summertime in order to expedite whatever we're going through right now. Whatever the Rangers are going through right now.
Retool. That's what it is.
They
sent a letter. I can reference.
They sent a note, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me about that stupid letter again.
They then followed it up with an update email, and then a fax. They sent a fax to everybody, and then a snail mail.
Does anybody still do faxes?
Yeah.
Is that dead now?
I
Faxes?
legit think there are companies out there that still do it. Yes.
They do.
Yes.
Places like motor vehicle, like places that are like stuck in bullshit like that. Yeah. They're backward and they don't give a shit. That sort of place.
They realize the amount of retraining they would have to do doesn't justify eliminating a decades-old technology.
So the Super Bowl happened last night. Oh, are we allowed to say that, or do we have to say big game?
We're allowed.
Do we have to say big game?
Do you pay them for the right? No, you don't.
I mean, but whatever that game was that happened last night, it happened. I didn't think it was an overly great game, to be honest with you.
I loved it.
Someone should tell both teams that it's happening, or that it was happening, because one of them didn't really.
No, New England didn't show up at all. Didn't even show up at all.
That
I was trying to
I love
put
in
it
football. Two things I love in the Super Bowl is one is New England losing, but two, I love a good defensive game. I mean, I don't know if it's because I played defense when I actually scored a safety in high school. I don't know if that's ever come up. But the fact that I played defense in high school, maybe that's why I love good defense. Maybe that's
was it. So there were a couple phenomenal plays defensively by New England. That number 0, like he made a couple of phenomenal plays
twice.
Was the rest of it good defense or bad quarterbacking?
No, it was good defense, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
there was a lot of. I mean, Seattle's was good defense. They 6 sacks, and they seemed to play well. But it just seems there were balls that should have been caught that weren't. There were throws that should have been made that were overthrown.
Yeah, there were some missed throws.
I think it's what you get when it's not the superstar quarterback in there. It's not it's not a Stafford. It's not a Mahomes. So.
I don't think that at all. I don't think that at all. I don't think that at all.
Really?
I think the quarterback play was fine. They were just under siege the entire game from the defensive lines, both sides of the ball. May nor Darnold had any time to do freaking anything because the defenses were so good.
Okay.
So maybe not bad quarterbacking play, maybe rushed quarterbacking play.
I defer to you guys when it comes to football. So
May was definitely under duress most of the night. He had people in his face, but there had been rumors about May's throwing arm going back a few weeks now, and he didn't look sharp even in those rare occasions where he did have the time to maybe hit a guy who was kind of open, like he was throwing back, behind their shoulder, like he was, they just weren't in the right spot, and he had been playing better than that earlier this season. And then Darnold, I mean, that is a guy. I mean, he's still a Jet. I mean, he's still that stinky quarterback that they had. He's just got a few more years experience, and he had a team. He had a hell of a team put around him, so that he, all he had to do was kind of duck out of a few, pressure situations. But like Steve was saying, like he was missing guys down the field. Like he was missing some passes that could have broke the game.
He's the quintessential game manager, right? I mean, he's not right. That's
like when Trent Dilfer won the Super Bowl.
He
just has such a team around him.
He had no turnovers, which is massively important.
Right.
The major miss, was he rolled out and dodged a sack and then tried to hit Shaheed, I think it was, missed him by a foot or two. There was another deep pass I think Shaheed also missed on. But he did some good passes that were just broken up, deep balls. I mean, I think a lot of it's a combination of just the pressure and the from the defense and also outstanding cornerback play. I mean, the Patriots corner saved 2 massive plays. I mean, without him, game's over. I mean, those were big plays, big plays. And that was the name of the game. I mean, Kenneth Walker had 100 yards in the first half. And honestly, when you see that, you're like, yep, second half, that defense is going to start to wilt because there's no way you can, let a running back run over you that much early and then still be able to stop him late.
Right.
But,
and there was no possible way that the goddamn kicker was going to be the MVP.
Oh, I was hoping
There's no way. I don't care that
been awesome.
fucking field goals.
Would have been great.
He could have done. What's the most incredible thing a kicker can do?
If he hit 60 yarders,
go ahead. Go ahead. Buzzer beating 65-yard field goal.
Yeah, I think he's got to set an NFL record at the buzzer.
He set an NFL record in most field goals made in a game in the Super Bowl.
I get it. That's great. But there's no way.
When there's nothing else to choose from that really sets out, though.
Well, Walker stood out more than anybody else in that game besides the defenses. He's the only one who stood out.
Yeah, and Jigbo was out of the game for at least a quarter. I mean, he was out for a bit. He came out for a bit with his heel,
right,
and then he came back
in.
Concussion protocol, and he was out for I feel like he was out for almost that whole third quarter. It felt like, but those things matter, especially when the offensive and player MVP of the year, is out of the game for chunks of time, and clearly showed like how much they relied on him offensively. Because then you have Cooper Kupp and Shaheed, and obviously Walker, and they're off, and like, but it just made a big dent. Left a big hole. Cooper Kupp's not the same guy he was. Obviously,
Yeah.
He had I think he had at least one pass that looked like he should have caught it, or he dropped it. I think it was like behind him, and he like did the wasn't watching the whole way, and a couple. He made some good pass catches, but like he's not. He's underneath. He's getting a couple small passes. He's not the MVP he was.
Right, he used to be for sure.
When
No, he's
5 years
not,
ago, when him and Stafford,
Right.
went on a tear, won the Super Bowl. But it was a game until that fumble return for a touchdown. That was pretty much the end of the game. That really killed it. That was like, okay, it's over. My favorite moment though was when Collinsworth started to get all like, oh, Drake May is starting to looking like he's gonna start. He's getting the rhythm down, and like the next play was a pick. And as that play was happening, I said to Ben, he's gonna throw a pick because he doesn't look good, and Collinsworth's an idiot. It's gonna happen, and
but why would he throw the ball in that situation? And who was he throwing the ball to?
Who was he
still
throwing
can't figure that out.
Yeah. I don't know, man. He threw a couple passes that were really questionable. One went to like a 5-man, like right in the zone defense,
and just got lucky that his guy guy got it. Yeah,
it was like you looked at it, you're like, dude, that was the 5 guys. It was not a good pass. It was a very lucky, and that was like a precursor to what was going on. And it may have been, his arm, shoulder bothering him. He was never going to say it was bothering him if that was the case. And, but he's only his third year, fourth year in the league. He's first time gets all the way this far.
Second year now.
Yeah.
I thought it was his second year.
Definitely second year playing. I don't know if I don't remember when he got drafted. If he started
that was
his
third
rookie
year.
year.
I could be wrong. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But definitely second year playing.
Yeah.
23.
I mean, look, good team. I think they overachieved. They played, Miami and the Jets twice. I mean, I don't know who else
definitely
played, but some bad teams. Definitely had some scheduling help to get that.
And they played
kind of
2 bad weather games in the playoffs leading up to the Super Bowl. So you could make the argument that good weather games, do they even make it that far?
Yeah.
So a lot of questions about the Patriots, but good job by Mike Vrabel. My buddy, Mike Vrabel.
Did he call you up this morning to pick him up at the airport?
We were texting him we were texting each other back and forth, but
I'm sure you were.
Sure you answered them.
Yeah, no. I didn't. The Super Bowl ads again. They don't really do much for me anymore. It wasn't really maybe the Duncan one, but
no.
We literally couldn't care less.
I like those guys. I like Affleck and Damon. I like Dunkin' Donuts, and I like Goodwill Hunting. And you know what? That commercial fucking sucked my ass. I mean, come on.
Sucked your ass.
I like all the elements, but come on, stop.
Not even the Kurt Russell one.
I missed that one. I don't know. I have no idea about that one.
Yeah, it was good.
The four skiers at the top of the hill, and the last one down had to buy the drinks, and the same guy kept losing. So, yeah, you got to see it. I don't want to fucking explain the whole commercial.
No, keep explaining it. I love.
Yeah,
he's the explainer guy today. Fucking love it. All right. So we have to talk a little bit about hockey. I know we did it with a little bit of Devils, did a little bit of Rangers. Let's talk about the other 2 fucking teams. So Islanders and Penguins reign supreme and on the Metro and on this podcast. So guys, going into this break, coming out of this break, what do you want to see from your team? What do you want them to go after when you come back? Because there's only
35
a week, 10 days before the trade deadline. So probably want to at least start the conversations about that for sure. So what are you looking for? Where do you need help?
Go, Bill.
Yeah, I could say the one thing that I would say would be goaltender, but I know there's no opportunity even to upgrade there. I mean, that is the toughest position to try to upgrade at the deadline, which I think is why the Penguins have Stuart Skinner right now because the Oilers, were trying to figure that out a little bit ahead of time, and it doesn't seem like it's working. I could have told them that, but that's okay. For the Penguins, if they could upgrade one real proven defensive defenseman, because as much as I love Parker Wotherspoon, I mean, hey, it would be even better if he was like the second line, stay-at-home D guy. I mean, if they could upgrade there, that would be helpful. And then the name you mentioned before, a guy like a Vincent Trocheck, who does happen to be a Pittsburgh guy, so he's been rumored to go to the Penguins about 1,100 times in his career.
Here's the thing, though. You got to take JT Miller with them. Their package deal, you got to take both of those fucking Pittsburgh guys. Take them both. You can start fresh, but you got to take them both.
They do talk about their friendship going all the way back to Pittsburgh. Yeah, that is absolutely true.
Nauseating. Sorry.
But yeah, I don't think outside of that, I don't see big moves for the Penguins. Just maybe a little upgrade here and there if they have the opportunity, but I don't see them, landing like a major star or anything like that.
No, I don't foresee that for either one of your teams. I just wanted you to probably give me pieces that could potentially win you around and make you a little bit dangerous in that second or third round if you guys make it that far. Because I got to tell you, with Crosby, you never know. You never know what a Crosby-led team, what you're going to get. You're going to go all the way back to the Eastern Conference Final, or you're going to lose in the first round. But the Islanders, I think, are not at that level, though. They're not at that level with the Hall of Famers and the cups and all that. They're a fresh team looking to make their fresh start. So, Nick, same question to you.
Yeah, I think the Isles really don't want to add too much. I mean, I'd like to see them get younger, of course, but it's not the time to do this. It's really like, we're going to need realistically scoring. I mean, that's the major problem with the team. I think if you look at it as a whole, I mean, I would say defense really could use some upgrades on the back end, but like that's not where they're really looking to do right now. They bolster the team with Palat and Susie, and just getting guys that are filling in, right? Those are like the kind of like guys that are experienced and can help us with some of the other guys are less consistent. Obviously, Siplikov fell out of favor. Palat coming in seems to be working out pretty well. Susie is kind of like Mayfield 2.0, but that's better than like the alternative of having just a round robin of guys trying to come in from Bridgeport, filling in on the back line. And so with that said, goalies are good. We're pretty okay on the centers. It's just realistically like finding somebody that can come in and
just that
help
depth,
bolster.
Just that depth pieces.
Yeah, bolster the offense. I mean, personally, I'd like to see them take a shot at a guy like Shane Wright. Supposedly, he's for some reason his name's been coming up in the trade deadline, and he's a really young kid, and I think he's pretty. I like to see the team kind of maybe take a look at it because you always want to make improvements, not just now but for the future. So I'm a little hesitant to go through a first round pick and get a guy like a Kadri or something for a year or whatever, But there's big names out there. Like Robert Thomas is out there apparently, and he looks like a pretty good player, but he's got term. He's not like a free guy. He's going to cost stuff. So I don't know if that's like a good move though. Like that's a big move to get a guy like $8 million a year, make a big deal. I think they're just going to hold pat with everything and grab possibly somebody for a couple, that can help the offense, but I don't know. I'm not expecting too much, right? Just hope for the best, but we'll see. Who knows? Darsh has surprised us a little bit here and there, so maybe he's got them up his sleeve.
I hope they trade Trocheck to the Sharks. I want everybody to go to the Sharks. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I want their product. I want their product pool or their prospect pool. And why wouldn't you?
You want Will Smith,
right? That would be nice. That's never going to happen. Will Smith. That would be nice. Or any one of those guys, or even Leonard out of the Caps. I know it's not going to happen. But anybody to play with Perot the way they did in college and stuff like that, it'd be wonderful. But the prospect pool, Sharks have been picking within the top 10 for the past decade. Okay, I'll take some of that talent because the Rangers sure ain't got any of it. So I'll take some of that. Would love to. And you should feel the same way, Steve.
Oh, I want everyone to go to everyone to go to the Sharks. I want Dougie Hamilton to go to the Sharks.
Everybody.
Timo Meier to go back to the Sharks.
They literally can't trade anybody, but I want them all to go to the Sharks anyway.
Yeah.
So they start what, Wednesday is when is that's games played, or I mean they started practicing already, right?
USA starts Thursday.
USA starts Thursday?
Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wednesday is the first game.
Yeah.
But then like Steve said.
Have they figured out like times for those games? Are they going to be? They probably be.
All of USA's games, I think, are at 3:10 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Because that's all that matters in this world.
So 6 hour difference.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, I love the Olympics. I sure am enjoying them. Hopefully you are as well. Nick, it's time for some cards, buddy.
All right. We got a little stack here.
This is really the only reason we had to have a podcast this week.
I wanted to see.
All right. You want to do a number, or what do you want to do? 7. 1 to 7.
There's 7 packs.
7.
Yeah.
Bill?
6.
All right. Number 6. It is.
You're gonna have to do this on camera next time. You're gonna have to show us that you picked 6 of 7, just because there could be a little tomfoolery going on over there.
There's no tomfoolery.
There could be.
It could be.
There could be.
All right.
What's Charlie doing? Is Charlie going to get a snack?
Charlie is staring at me, like a weirdo.
Well, I would want to know what cards are coming out of the pack.
I would too.
This is what when Charlie looks at you, this is the thought.
There you go. All right, let's try to get this a little better lighting. It's going to be terrible, probably. All right. Butcher time. Jamie.
You want to lower the card down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
Well,
Jamie Olsiak. Oh, 0 for 1. Not great.
This is the pack we've been waiting for. I could tell.
Tyler Bertuzzi. I gotta get this right spot. This is like the
that one. Yeah, that's
problem.
the sweet spot there.
Ooh, I know this guy. That's Kadri. I gotta get this lower.
Aforementioned.
We got a sideways card. Jared Spurgeon. I know this guy because he was on the Islanders for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if Topps ever did. Well, no, I guess they did sideways cards back in the day too.
All right, we got a. Just Barry Kokanemi. Right.
Close, buddy.
Jared McCann, Kraken.
McCann.
All right.
That was too easy.
Fancy cards. We got a sizzle reel. Another Jared McCann.
Wow.
Don't touch it. It's hot. It's sizzling, Nick. You're going to burn your fingers.
Aye.
That card's not worth anything anymore.
That was graded in 8 now. Okay.
Cup Quest. Zach Hyman.
Oh, gotta love the Hyman.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
an Edmonton Cup Quest card. Not worth anything.
Oh, Penguins. Blake was hot.
Blake.
Going all out there. Oh.
Lizzo.
Sean Couturier.
Fuck the Flyers.
That looks like Shorzy there.
Flyers.
A little bit.
Fuck the Flyers.
All right. Artist Urbe. I mean,
what?
Yaroslav Askarov. And lastly, Jackson Blake. Former son of Jason Blake.
Yeah. All right. Well, you had
he's the former son? He's the former son?
Wow.
Poor bastard.
Odd
I
family
was going to say
dynamic.
former Islander, and I was like, ooh, not former Islander. All right. Well, we at least got a team.
At least we got a couple. We got a penguin.
A penguin.
There was a couple names you couldn't do. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Not
There's
terrible.
couple ones, yeah, couple ones that you tripped on over there.
Olsiak. The hell.
Frustrating.
All right.
It's definitely not.
No, we're
In
getting
his
there.
mind, it is. This is Nick's mind once he sees a fucking European name.
Frustrating.
It's accurate. Especially Russian names.
This is the wrong bell.
All right. Oh, there's my slides. Oh, and that's
WTF
because that's what I did. I put the
U.S.
logo right
Winter
over the
Olympics greatest
moments.
USA.
I really wish these things would present like I make them.
Look at that.
But, anyway,
The greatest USA.
Greatest,
What a homer you are.
Just the greatest.
so I just want to do like 10 of like the great Olympic memories for Team USA all time, just to whet our appetites, get us into the Olympic spirit. So number 10, Shawn White, the half pipe gold in 2010. He made one run where he actually won the gold, and then he didn't have to make his second run, but he wanted to do like a super what do they call it? Sick trick or something. Yeah, some kind of twist. Come on, baby. He was going to do the twist, and so he did the second run, and he nailed this twist, and it was like this big thing. And yeah, he's really cool. So that's 2010, Shawn White. Number 9, the 1998 Nagano U.S. Women's Hockey Gold in the inaugural women's hockey.
Stellar Team USA jersey right there.
Yes,
that one's up there. That one's up there at the top. Yeah,
the Nagano one's a good one. Yeah.
Not gonna be anymore.
Number 8, Peggy Fleming, 1968 figure skating. What's that?
This is from Billy's childhood.
Well, it was years before I was born. But yeah, so this happened 7 years after a catastrophic plane crash, like wiped out, U.S. women's, or I guess all of U.S. figure skating. I don't know what it was, but like, so this was like a redemption story and this and that. Good job, Peggy.
Was that a rebuilding year for them then?
It was a retool.
Did they send out a letter? In 62?
Wow.
And that leads into this one, the 1960 USA Olympic hockey gold. Also kind of ties into a plane crash, which was the plane crash that lost the Soviet team, which is more than likely why the Soviets didn't win that year. But screw them, go USA. USA wins gold. Number 6, Dan Jensen, speed skating gold in 1994. That's actually Danny Jensen.
That's Dan Jensen.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
yeah. I was gonna say
This is what happens when you leave it up to AI to make your fucking slides. This is what's gonna happen.
And it knows me a little bit, so
Now, just for those of you keeping score at home, the real Dan Jansen was also the Dan Jansen from the 1988 Summer Olympics, who was supposed to win gold in the decathlon. And Reebok put together a huge marketing campaign. It was Dan versus Dave, who was going to win it, and neither of them medaled.
I think it might have been a different guy.
No, it's the same guy. No, it is the same guy.
He actually did. I didn't realize he was. It
was the same guy.
He won speed skating.
Yeah.
Was it prior? So
no.
After that?
The decathlon was first. It was in the 80s. And then he took up speed skating and he won gold.
Because he was like, I can't win this. He just chose like the easiest one to win, basically, based on some sort of.
In either event, definitely not his photo.
Oh, yeah, true.
That was another solid explanation by Steve again. That's like 3 or 4 in this episode.
That was actually a good one.
Solid.
That was a good one.
Number 5, we got the 2018 USA Women's Hockey, which won the gold in the shootout in 6 rounds.
That's 6 rounds.
Sixth
round.
It's
I didn't know what sixtherd was.
That's and they discontinued the TH and they want you to use RD now.
The hard RD.
I thought maybe that was the Italian spelling of 6th.
Third.
Number 4, 1980 Lake Placid, Eric Hayden getting his 5 speed skating gold medals. So that leads us to number 3 was actually just yesterday.
I don't
And it wasn't an Olympic event, but it was during the Olympics. But it was
anything during the Olympics. I don't think this has anything to do with the Olympics.
Still monumental.
Right.
But this was a great moment that the 2026 Patriots losing the Super Bowl.
Still applaud that.
Yeah, love it, love it.
Number
2, of course, number 2.
Whoa.
What else would be number 2? The 1980 men's hockey team gold.
Wow.
And this was the iconic picture from that event.
Yeah.
But this is obviously, movies were made about it. It's just one of the most legendary.
Take it to my grave. My fucking grave.
Movie.
Yeah. And then number 1 is, I don't know, whatever the hell is going on in the snow here.
There you go.
Snow modeling?
Snow bunnies.
Sport? Is that an Olympic sport?
It's technically the snow bunnies.
It must be Olympic sport because it's so cold outside and I can see mountains.
Giggity.
So can I. 5 in each picture if I'm being specific.
Good Lord.
Can you explain that joke to us?
Is it the same people in each
Yeah, they're the same.
They're the same?
Yeah, sorry. I like to do variety, but sometimes, there's you got a very specific theme you got to stick to, and you know.
I wonder what country they're representing. Get it? Did you get that?
Can you explain?
Country.
Please.
They're American.
Expand.
United States.
No. Country.
Yeah, keep going.
Get it? Get it?
Yeah, they're American.
Yeah, I still can't find the card. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Okay, terrific.
A little delayed. I found it.
We'll take it.
Let's just edit that together so it'll all sound, smooth.
We don't edit anymore, Bill. Bill, come on.
So we could keep saying Super Bowl?
Sure, why not? No. Do we have a bleep? Do we have a bleep button?
I don't think we do.
Oh, how? All right, StreamYards, get a bleep button for the host and co-host, please. It is an absolute must.
Right on it.
I know they listen to every one of our episodes.
Every one of them. They suck.
Agreed.
All right. Are we we're on pace for the shortest?
Shut up. You don't talk about it.
When we start talking about the pace, you're just slowing yourself down.
That's all right, though. All right.
Ladies, those of you watching, welcome.
Yeah, sorry. This is Shawn. Shawn is really into Miami Vice. Enjoy.
Ladies, those of you watching, welcome to your future. Shawn Roach, Shawn with a W. Well, I'm a catch, I'm 6'3.5", and I've been underweight my whole life. So if things come up in a relationship, this was romantic, this was not romantic. I operate from a place of trying to be very romantic, so that's not going to ever be my fault. If you want to break down a movie afterwards, I'm not very interested in that. So I would say that's I defer.
You couldn't hang.
Oh, my worst qualities. That's tough. I don't like to be told what to do. Somebody tries to direct me into a parking space. That's not going to go well. Well, I own a specialty pet store, namely terrarium animals.
Park there. No. I mean, is that what he's talking about?
We're trying to help.
Yeah. Oh, there's a spot down the next aisle. It's the first one. You can't miss it. I'm not doing it.
Is it just me, or is this happening for everybody?
Is he okay?
Who? What?
Is everybody
reptiles,
frozen?
Of course, and some spiders. The ideal first date for a lady.
I feel like I am freezing sometimes.
I'm not just taking you out for spaghetti and wine. I'm going to invite you to my pet store. The moment you walk in the door, you're riding on a 20% discount, and you might end up with
this guy's so boring.
And a boyfriend. I'm pretty open on the qualities of a woman I'm looking for, as long as you have olive skin and plenty of curves, soft voice. I don't like loud noises. Painted nails are fine, just not red. I'm in this for the long haul. I would hope my next relationship is forever, but I'm also fine with 10 years. And I dare
Forever?
you to
That's
date me
it?
10 years and
Forever or
try to
10
turn
years,
loose of this.
whichever comes first.
Well,
Because as
Nope.
soon as you enter my pet store, I'm going to kill you. Is everybody's audio on drugs?
No.
I know.
Not mine.
I know mine has been. Are you there now?
I'm
Sounds
here.
good.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to leave and come back in. I think
Bill
Steve
can?
did that too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. Was
Oh, there he is.
Tom's audio? What went out there?
You think it was my audio?
I don't know. Nick, did you have any issues?
Nah. No issues.
All right, then it must have been-
Zilch.
I would normally say it would be my fault.
Yeah, no, it might have been. But
Where-
Bill's
where-
got
where-
the same
where
issue.
did we
Maybe
leave
something
you?
up here in New Jersey.
Where did we leave you?
Exotic pet store.
Oh, yeah. You walk in there, you're going to get murdered.
Yeah.
For a lady, good news. I'm not just taking you out for spaghetti and wine.
No, go
I'm
back.
going to invite you to my pet store, spaghetti and wine.
This
I'm
is
going to
pet
invite
store.
you to my pet store.
It's
The
pet
moment you walk in the door, you know you're riding on a 20% discount, and you might end up with
Dead.
a new
Chlamydia.
pet and a boyfriend. I'm pretty open on the qualities of a woman I'm looking for, as long as you have olive skin and plenty of curves, soft voice. I don't
Nice
like
ass.
loud noises. Painted nails are
Loud
fine,
noises.
just not red. I'm in this for the long haul. I would hope my next relationship is forever, but I'm also fine with 10 years. And I dare you to date me 10 years and try to turn loose of this.
Try to turn loose of this, is what he said last.
You walk into my pet store and you're riding to 20% discount. Apparently his dick is 20% less than everybody else's. 'Cause you're riding at 20% discount. And
Pet
he
store.
and he, you know, the last part, he doesn't have much. Just can you play the last part again?
Sure.
I'll just go a little bit.
Next relationship is forever, but I'm also fine with 10 years. And I dare
Back.
you to date me 10 years and
Back.
try and plenty of curves.
A little bit more.
Soft voice. I don't like loud pet and a boyfriend. I'm pretty open on the qualities of
Pause.
a woman I'm looking for, as long as you have.
Pause.
He's pretty open on the qualities of the woman he's looking for.
But don't tell him to park anywhere, though.
But then he goes on and lists about 87 characteristics that she's got to have. But he's pretty open. Right down to
Open.
nail color. Right down to what nail color he doesn't want to see her have. He's pretty open except for all of that.
I'm thinking we should have 80s nights where we dress up as a character from the 80s.
Should we? Okay.
Like this guy, like he's doing the Miami Vice thing. I think everybody's got to, everybody stays in their own friggin' lane, like Steve will be Urkel and things like that. But that's where we want to stay. No, that's a good one. What's happening with Bill, you think?
He just hates you.
Oh,
Like I do.
all right.
Spacing out. I thought we were moving on to the next thing. I don't know.
There is. You know what the next thing is? Say something fucking witty.
Oh shit! I thought. Wait, right now?
Sure.
Don't you usually go through like a spiel, like look up on this and like and subscribe?
Date me forever, and you'll get to ride on the magic discount.
I suck.
Balls. There's your saying.
That was the greatest outro in the history of outros.